Okay, we're on the second page of Check My Progress, page 858. Let's begin with number 7. A triangle is a musical instrument. Circle the phrase that best describes the angles of the red triangle. Here's the red triangle they're talking about right here, okay? The first one, all angles are greater than a right angle. Well, if I look at the angles, again, it's where these two lines meet, the end point here. It doesn't look larger than a perfect corner because that's what a right angle is, a perfect corner. So I would say no to this one. Let's look at the next one. All angles are less than a right angle. Let's look. Yeah, that seems like it's about right. We do know that a perfect corner would come up to here, and these do look less. But just to make sure, let's read the last one. One angle is equal to a right angle. Well, there are no right angles in this triangle. There are no perfect corners in this kind of a triangle, so I don't think it's this answer either. So we're going to go ahead and circle this, which is true. All of the angles in this particular triangle are less than a right angle. All right, the next one. Rhonda created two differently shaped quadrilaterals with toothpicks. Both quadrilaterals have sides of the same length. What two quadrilaterals did she create? So we need the name of two polygons or figures that have 4 sides, and every side is the same length. The top is the same as the bottom, which is the same as the left and the right. So all of the sides are the same. So the first one you should know pretty well. That one's called a square. A square. That's what a square is. 4 sides of the same length. The other fancy name for a square is called a rhombus. R-H-O-M-B-U-S. Rhombus. And a rhombus is also a figure that has 4 equal sides. Every side is the same length. The top is the same as the bottom, which is the same as the left and the right. Okay, number 9. Cole says that all quadrilaterals are polygons, but not all polygons are quadrilaterals. Is he correct? Explain. So before we answer this, let's just get in our mind, what is a polygon again? A polygon is any closed figure. It could have 3 sides. If it has 3 sides, it's a triangle. If it has 4 sides, it's a quadrilateral. If it has 5 sides, it's a pentagon. If it has 6 sides, it's a hexagon. And if it has 8 sides, it's an octagon. So a polygon describes any closed figure with any kind of difference in sizes as long as it's closed. That's what polygon means. All right, so now let's go back to this again. Cole says that all quadrilaterals are polygons. That is true. A quadrilateral is a polygon. It's a polygon with 4 sides. Okay, but not all polygons are quadrilaterals. That is true as well, because we could have a polygon with 3 sides, and that would be called a triangle, or a polygon with 5 sides, and that'd be called a pentagon. So how do we explain this? Let's say this. We're going to say, yes, Cole is correct, because all quadrilaterals are closed figures with 4 sides, and a quadrilateral is a polygon. But not all polygons have 4 sides. I'll go through that one more time again. All quadrilaterals are closed figures with 4 sides, which are polygons. But not all polygons have 4 sides. As we explained before, some could have 3 or 5 or 6 or 8. It doesn't matter. So a quadrilateral is a polygon, but not all polygons are quadrilaterals. I know that's kind of confusing. I hope you got that one. Okay, let's go on to number 10. 3 picture frames are on a dresser. 2 are shaped like squares, and the other is shaped like a trapezoid. How many sides are there in the frames altogether? So let's first think about the squares. How many sides in a square? There are 4, good, and there's 2 of these. So keep that in your mind for a minute. And then the next shape is called a trapezoid. That kind of looks like this figure down here. A trapezoid is where you have the bottom is a longer line than the top, and they're sort of connected. So this is a trapezoid right here. How many sides does that trapezoid have? Good, it has 4 also. So here's squares, 4, and trapezoids have 4 as well. So we have 2 squares, that would be 4 plus 4 plus the 4 of the trapezoid to give us a total of 12. Very good. So there are 12 sides for these 3 frames, 2 of them being a square, 1 of them being a trapezoid. Here's a bonus question. What would be a good multiplication sentence you could have used instead of 4 plus 4 plus 4? Good, you could have used 3, as in 3 frames times 4. 3 times 4 equaled 12. So we could have done 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 3 times 4 equals 12 to get how many sides in the frame altogether. Either of those is the correct way to answer this. And now let's go on to number 11. It says, Mr. Corwin drew 4 shapes on the whiteboard. What shape does not appear to have a right angle? So let's go through them one at a time. The square, yep, there's a right angle. Remember, right angles are perfect corners. This one is not, but these 2 certainly look like perfect corners here and here. So it's not that. Let's look at this one. Yep, here we have a perfect corner here, perfect here, corner there, and there, all right angles, so it's not this, C or D. Our answer is B. So you can fill in the bubble there. Here's another bonus question. What is this shape called again? Does anybody remember? Here's the hint. These lines, the left and the right, are parallel. The top and the bottom are parallel. Remember, parallel means that they're the same distance apart but never touch. That's the hint. What is this one called again? That's just a bonus. Parallelogram. Good job. All right, very good. We'll see you on the next math video. Have a good one.